Thinking about making a move to Morris County, New Jersey? Well, before you jump and make the move, let's dive into what people love and what people hate about Morris County. So one thing, everybody loves location, location, location. What does that mean? Location is so important when you're looking to buy a house. We're close to the city. You can get into the city pretty quickly. We got buses, we got trains, we got so many different means of transportation. You got major highways like Route 80, 287, Route 10. Those are all highways that can get you to pretty much anywhere you need to go, and local highways as well. We are so close to Newark Airport, so if you like to travel for leisure, luxury, or for work, and you need to get to Newark Airport, most of the time you can get to Newark Airport in less than 45 minutes. No traffic, maybe 30 or 25 minutes, depending on where you are located in Morris County. There's so many parks with so many different trails you can explore throughout the seasons, which is really nice. So if you love to go to the park on the weekends or go to the park with your dog or hike, there's so many options for you. There's acres and acres of parks that you can go to, which is really, really fun, especially if you have any pets or if you have younger kids that like to hike or walk or play. That is really amazing. Another thing is Morris County. Some of the counties do have some of the top rated schools like Chatham, Madison, Mountain Lakes. Their school systems are highly rated, and those towns are also been linked to the safest counties in New Jersey. So that's really cool as well. So another thing is small town feet with amenities. You got your local restaurants if you like downtown Denville, downtown Morristown. There's so many different local places, spots, eateries. There's a cuisine for everybody out there. So if you love shop downtown, you love to eat, you love to go out drinking, Morristown does have a decent amount of bars where you can go out drinking. If you want to lay back scene and you want to go to different restaurants, then I would definitely check out Denville. There's so many great restaurants there as well. And there's also some local shops you can shop out as well. And there's also a brewery, so if that's something up your alley, then you can check that out as well. If you like to shop, we got your downtown areas with mom and pop shops, but we also have Rockaway Mall as well. And if you are into a healthy kick, we definitely have the local farmers markets as well. And if you're in the medical field or you need medical care, Morristown Medical Center is top rated as well, and that's also located in Morristown. So, if you need somewhere that's close to the city, close to medical care, if you have a lot of medical problems, then Morristown really could be an amazing community for you, or Morris County in general. Community events. There's so many events constantly happening. So if you want to know what events are happening, make sure you subscribe to our newsletter. The link will be in the bio, or go to our Instagram, The Morris Report, and comment report, and you can sign up for our weekly newsletters on Thursday that give you all the events that are currently happening. Other events, we got parades that happen. There's so many festivities that are happening. Outdoor concerts in the summertime and springtime, which is really nice. Also during the holiday season, Christmas time, or starting in December, they have holiday markets. So if you want some mom and pop or local made gifts giveaway, that is also a really nice option. Another thing why people love Morris County is because we're so close to the beaches as well. So if you need something close to work, we also want something an hour and a half to the closest beach. And that's also a great option for you as well. Or, we definitely have a lot of lakes nearby as well in our town, surrounding towns. So if you love to commute to work in the city, or you need to travel via plane, you have those means of transportation. You got bus stations, you got train stations as well. Morristown has a lot of means of transportation. So it's a really commuter-friendly town, so keep that in mind. So what do people hate about Morris County? People do hate the high cost of living. Homes are really expensive in some areas, not every area. I had a client that was kind of looking in the Morristown area. It was a little bit too expensive. And then Susie winded up buying in the Denville area because it was just a little bit more affordable. Taxes were a little bit less. Anyway, she was able to get a bigger property of land than she would be able to get in Morristown. There is some of more affordable towns in Morris County than others. If you want to be in a little bit of a city type town, or you want to be in like like a rural area, there's definitely a town for everybody. So keep that in mind. So the high cost of living. Taxes are pretty high in Morris County. Sometimes a starter house might feel out of reach for the first-time home buyer. They might have to go into a section of the county that might be a little bit cheaper, not as close to everything. The farther you get away from the center of Morris County and you go on the outskirts, it can get a little bit cheaper. We have a high cost of living because we are so close to the cities and all the major transportation hubs as well. Property taxes, they're among the highest in the country. They're not the highest county in New Jersey, but we do rank up there with a lot for our taxes. An average property could be anywhere between $12,000 a year in taxes. If you're kind of close to everything, if you go to some of the other towns, you might be looking at about $8,000 a year in taxes. And that all adds into your monthly costs, your monthly mortgage payment as well. So another thing people really don't love is traffic. Traffic and transportation issues. Right now, Route 80 has been having a lot of sinkholes and potholes because years ago it used to be mines underneath. So a lot of the highway is starting to sink, which has not been good. So that's kind of been an issue lately. There's been a lot of sinkholes, and parts of 80 and then a little part of 287 have been closed, and it's really been hurting a lot of the traffic. If you're not a traffic person, might not want to travel during traffic hours on 80 or 287, because let me tell you, it's going to test your patience. Trains are also getting delayed as well. Sometimes they're changing lines and they're doing some construction, so that can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Another thing a lot of people lately have been talking about, that there's not much of a nightlife. A lot of things in Morris County kind of close a little bit early. A lot of things kind of close at like that 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, sometimes some areas 6 o'clock. So if you're kind of like the person that likes to go out every night, or you like to eat a late dinner or go out and about, you might want to consider a town like Morristown that's a little bit more lively than a town that's kind of like, relaxed a little bit. Some areas, they're definitely like quiet at 9 o'clock. Keep that in mind. Why are people moving to Morris County? Well, people are moving to Morris County because, one, it is more affordable than living in New York City, and you get more for your money. Many people love the schools. They love the suburban lifestyle, and they want, a little bit more freedom than living in to them, the higher cost, or in some case scenarios, it could be a bit of a lower cost. Or another reason, if people work remote, they might be in kind of a suburb division or a town that is not too close to everything because they don't need that. So you might be able to get a little bit more for your money. So that might be an option. So if you work remotely, a lot of people move from the city to Morris County. That's during COVID because they didn't have to go into the office as much. So they kind of moved to areas that were not so crowded. They got a few acres and stuff like that. Another thing, Morris County is definitely family friendly. There's tons of people moving from Hoboken, New York City, Jersey City, for the more backyard space and the family fun events and safety of the areas as well. So that's another thing. We definitely have a lot of events. There's a lot more area for people to have events. There's always events happening at some of the parks, downtown events as well. So that's really fun. Real estate in Morris County has been on the uprise since COVID. So the real estate trend holds its value. Since COVID, properties value have skyrocketed, like everywhere else in the country. But Morris County did see a significant property increase as well. Whether you're drawn to Morris County because it's a beautiful town and looks, or great schools or suburban lifestyles, or you're worried about the traffic, the good news is here, there's a town almost for everybody. So if you don't know what town you want to live in, but you're thinking about moving to Morris County, feel free to reach out to me. We can kind of sit down and talk about the different towns, what different towns have to offer that can fit your lifestyle. Because every town is going to be for somebody different. My client, Jeff, he kind of wanted a downtown area, so he kind of went with Morristown, fit his lifestyle a little bit better because he's on the younger side and he wants to travel, go out to the bars every night and stuff like that. You got a client like my client, Jeff and Joanne, they wanted the Chatham area because they wanted that up lifestyle, different things to do, bigger houses, close to transportation because they commute to the city and stuff like that. So if you're thinking about moving to Morris County, feel free to reach out. I definitely can help you, whether you're looking in Chatham, Denville, Morristown, or all the other surrounding towns in Morris County, Or maybe Morris County might not be a fit for you and we can explore other counties as well. Sussex County, Union County, Essex County, Bergen County. Maybe Morris County might not be a fit for you, but we can do that on a strategy call and figure out what town would be perfect for you and your family or your lifestyle. So I'm PJ Fenio. I'm a local real estate agent in Northern New Jersey. My team is licensed in New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. So if you have a property in Manhattan you have to sell, my team can help you with that, and we can help you transition into the New Jersey real estate market as well. So if you ever have any real estate questions or you just want to know what's going on in the market, feel free to reach out to me. And if you want a Morris County type email about the events going on in Morris County and the real estate trends, feel free to sign up for the link in the bio that goes into our emails. They go out every Thursday, and there's a lot of events, different real estate stats, and different things that are happening in town. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Morris Report. If you have any questions, make sure you follow for all things Morris County. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I wish you the best of luck. Take care.